Krishna. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Madhava Kunja Gopi Jana Vallabha Givaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Givaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Vrajajana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanandi. Jai Om Vishnupad Parahans Purusharya Stotsath His Divine Grace Abhaicharan Bhaktidan Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Parahans Purusharya Stotsath Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्रीमद् भागवत पुराण की जय समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्री गुरु एंड गौरंगा साई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 71, verse 10 and 11. Jarasandhavadha Krishna, Jarasandhavadha Krishna, Bhuri Artaya Upakalpati, Bhuri Arthaya Upakalpati, Prayapakha Vipakinam, Prayapakha Vipakinam, Tavacha Abhimata Kratu, Tavacha Abhimata Kratu, Jarasandhavada Krishna, Bhuri Arthaya Upakalpate, Prayapaka Vipakena, Tavacha Abhimata Kratu, Tavacha Abhimata Kratu, Cha Abhimata Kratu. Hare Krishna. Jarasandhavada Krishna, Bhuri Arthaya Upakalpate, Prayapaka Vipakena, Tava Jarasandhavada Krishna, Bhuri Arthaya Upakalpate, Prayapaka Vipakena, Tavacha Abhimata Kratu, Jarasandhavada Krishna, Bhuri Arthaya Upakalpate, Prayapaka Vipakena, Kratu, Tavacha Abhimata Kratu. Hare Krishna, word meaning? Jarasandha Vadha, the killing of Jarasandha. Krishna, O Krishna, Bhuri, immense, Arthaya, value, Upakalpate, will produce, Praya, certainly, Paka, of accumulated karma, Vipakena, as the reaction, Tava, by you, Cha, and Abhimata, favored, Kratu, the sacrifice. Translation. O Krishna, the killing of Jarasandha, which is certainly a reaction of his past sins, will bring immense benefit. Indeed, it will make possible the sacrificial ceremony you desire. Hare Krishna. Purport. Sridhar Swami explains that the word Bhuri Artha, immense benefit, signifies that with the death of Jarasandha, it will become easy to kill the demon Shishupal and to realize other objectives. The great commentator Sridhar Swami further explains that the term Paka indicates that the kings will be saved as a result of their piety, and that the term Vipakena indicates that Jarasandha will die as a result of his wickedness. In either case, the plan Uddhava has proposed is most favorable for the execution of the great Rajasuya sacrifice, desired by both the Lord and his pure devotees, the Pandavas headed by King Yudhishthira. Text 11. Sri Sukavacha iti Uddhava vacho rajan sarvato bhadram achutam devarshi yadu vriddhasya krishnasta prataya pujayan. Sukdev Goswami said, O King Devarishi, Narada, the Yadu, elders, and Lord Krishna all welcomed Uddhava's proposal, which was entirely auspicious and infallible. Srila Sridhar Swami explains that the term Achutam indicates that Uddhava's proposal was fortified by logical reasoning. Furthermore, Sukdev Goswami specifically indicates by the term Yadavrida that it was the senior members, not the junior ones, who welcomed the proposal. Young princes such as Aniruddha did not like the Uddhava's proposal, since they were eager to fight Jasandha's army immediately. हरे कृष्ण ओम ज्ञानतिमृन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सौदूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदा सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिककान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुतदेवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Very interesting. This topic is a lot of points are there. Hare Krishna. The previous one was Lord Krishna's daily activities, and in this it says Lord travels to Indraprastha. Every verse, every purport has very deep meanings, and each chapter, each translation, so much things are there. O Krishna, the killing of Jarasandha, which is certainly a reaction of his past sins, will bring immense benefit. Indeed, it will make possible the sacrificial ceremony you desire. So Narad Muni, after visiting Lord Krishna, he informs about Yudhishthira Maharaj is going to perform a Rajasuya sacrifice, and he want to please all the demigods, all the saintly persons, and all the great personalities on this planet, on the higher planets, and he want to glorify Lord Sri Krishna in the midst of them. So you want to perform this Rajasuya sacrifice. So Narad Muni says that in order to perform this Rajasuya sacrifice, he has to conquer from in all direction. He should prove he is the ruler of all the earthly planet like that. So, Lord Krishna turned over to Uddhava. Though Lord Krishna is the supreme person of Godhead, he is performing his pastime on this earthly planet. And Uddhava knew the heart of Lord Sri Krishna. And Uddhava says that in order to kill Jarasandha, only Bhima can kill. He cannot be killed along with his army. Because Jarasandha was born in two parts, and Jarasandha was very strong. He had the strength of 10,000 elephants. Yeah, so Jarasandha, that's Jara. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj can perform his want to perform this Rajasuya sacrifice, and you can empower him, and you can be make Bhima an instrument to kill Jarasandha. So the plan, so on Uddhava's address, Lord Krishna went to Indraprastha to meet the Pandavas, and the Pandavas were very happy upon seeing Lord Krishna. They offered their respects to Lord Sri Krishna, and in this way they planned to kill Bhima. Before that, also in the Sudharma hall, the Yadus they had planned of killing Jasandha along with all the armies. But then Narad Muni came and informed that, and Lord Krishna asked Uddhava, and then Uddhava is saying here, "O Krishna, killing of Jasandha, which is certainly reaction of his past sins, will bring immense benefit. It will make possible the sacrificial ceremony you desire." So, real benefit is to become engaged in devotional service. Krishna is all auspicious. By engaging in service of Krishna, like Uddhava, when Krishna left on this planet, Uddhava was remembering the pastimes of Lord Krishna. He was absorbed in Krishna's pastimes. So this is real benefit. Janma karma chame divya. So Lord Krishna also says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Whenever there is irreligion prominent, um, then Lord Krishna comes to kill the demons and to establish religion and to protect his devotees. Similarly, here Bhima is killing Jasandha, and Lord Krishna wants to kill Jasandha die there. Sridhar explained that the word Bhuryat, the immense benefit, signifies that with the death of Jasandha, it will become easy to kill the demon Shishupal and to realize other objectives. The great commentator Sridhar Swami further explains that the term Paka indicates the kings will be saved as a result of their piety, and that term Vipakena indicates that Sundar will die as a result of his wickedness. So, in this material world, there's good and bad. It's a world of duality. So, real good is to engage in devotional service. Actually, this material world, whatever activities we do, good or bad, the results are temporary. Suppose when he's very beautiful, how long he can be beautiful? Somebody who is very wealthy, or somebody is very knowledgeable, how can he? But these are the results of pious activities. So pious and impious activities. Impious activities, the results are bad like that. So real good is uh, giving this knowledge to everyone, Krishna consciousness to others. In either case, the plan Uddhava has proposed is most favorable for the execution of the great Rajasuya sacrifice. Decided by both the Lord and his pure devotees, the Pandavas headed by King Yudhishthira. Sukadeva Goswami said, O King Devrishi, Narada, the other elders, the Lord Krishna all welcome Uddhava's proposal, which was entirely auspicious and infallible. Sridhar Swami explains that term Achyutya indicates that Uddhava's proposal was fortified by logical reasoning. Furthermore, Sukadeva Goswami specifically indicates by term Yaduvriddha that it was the senior members, not the junior ones, who welcomed the proposal. Young princes such as Anidura did not like Uddhava's proposal, since they were eager to fight Jarasandha's army immediately. Hare Krishna. This, we see the Lord Krishna's activities, daily activities, how this begin with the messengers informing of Jarasandha. They're conveying the message of the kings to Lord Sri Krishna. They are relating the message of Krishna. That how Jarasandha, they were captured by Jarasandha, who was very powerful. And before that, Lord Krishna's daily activities. Lord Krishna would get up early in the morning in the Brahma Muhurat So it's got a lot of good teachings here. It's one has to practice to get up early in the morning. One should develop good samskaras, practicing of chanting of Hare Krishna, uh, attending the morning this programs, performing devotional activities, everything for the pleasure of Krishna. There's a Kshatriya duty, there's a Brahmana duty, and there's Vaishya duty and Shudra. The Brahmanas are engaged in devotional activities. They are they read scriptures, they give this knowledge to others, and they are very austere, pure like that. Kshatriyas, they are very um, brave, heroic, and charitable like that. And Shudras, they are worker class like that. So Kali Yuga is Kalau Shudra Shamo, everybody is a worker like that, Shudras like that. So it's an age, it's the ocean of faults. So, but there is one good qualities, that's the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. So this is real good for oneself and for others. So there is japa and there is kirtan. Japa means one has to do it softly. Kirtan means loudly. Uh, Japa should not be a source of disturbance to others like that. So japa is to chant the name of Lord. We have to follow the system what the parampara has given. We should not concoct our own. So that's demonic like tendency to change the teachings of parampara like that. Even to chant Hare Krishna is real good. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to chant loudly. He used to perform this early in the morning till night. They were all performing kirtan among their close associates like that. It's real auspicious for everyone, real good for everyone. The chanting of Holy. Srila Prabhupada said, "Don't change, follow as I gave it," like that. Uh, these teachings of Srila Prabhupada is real benefit, and we follow it, we benefit. Like this Vaishnav songs, they are very powerful, very nice. So we have now morning programs, this Guru Puja, this Vaishnav songs come. Everybody should come together and glorify a pure representative God. The Lord is more pleased when His pure representative is pleased. So this are the programs Srila Prabhupada gave: Mangalarti, Japa, Kirtan, Guru Puja. So when it's satsang means coming together. Satsang means glorifying together Krishna. That's the recommended process in this age of Kali Yuga. This Vaishnava songs are also very Jai Radhe Jayo Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Jai Radhe Jayo Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Shyam Kunda Radha Kundu Giri Govardhan Shyam Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Jai Radhe Jayo Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan. So Prabhupada says that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says one should cry for Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That's the path of perfection. Uh, Generally, we cry for ourselves, like the Krishna, Prabhupada says the actual meaning of Hare Krishna means the sound vibration, because we are trying to lord over material nature. Our consciousness is now polluted. It's beyond our sense, body, sense, mind, and intellectual person. This the chanting of holy name. That means it's on the transcendental platform. It's beyond our body, mind, senses. As total transcendental platform is pure sound vibration. Because we are sinful, we are impure. I mean, sinful activity, not we means sinful activities it means impure, and pure activities means free from sinful activities. Sins are committed in different ways by body, mind, words, actions, and practical like that. So there's a seed of sins, like in a fruit form, in a flower in a seed form, in the form of a fruit, in a flower, and fully ripened. So we are suffering because of our sinful life, and we are suffering present because of a sinful life. In future, we'll suffer because of our sinful life. But Krishna says, Sarva Dharman Parityagya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshishyami Ma Sucha. Abandon all varieties of religion, just surrender unto me. I'll free you from all sinful reaction. Surrender to Krishna means follow Krishna's instructions. A religion means to follow the instructions of Lord Krishna, the scriptures, and the saintly persons. So Narad Muni is traveling all around, and Lord Krishna is glorifying Narad Muni. This you're traveling to deliver. This is all good for the whole universe. He's glorifying Krishna, traveling all around the different universes. So actually, it's very whenever the preacher comes, the whole people become very surcharged with Krishna consciousness. So sannyasis, they are the head of other ashramas. They give instructions to other ashramas. They give the spiritual instructions. So we can see that whenever there's a preachers, devotees come together in more and try to hear about Krishna. So this is should be on a regular basis and like that. So more the preacher comes, it becomes more life because they are the head of other ashramas like that. So this was the process, Krishna consciousness. Then the temple gives more life like that. Whenever, like we can see, Krishna is glorifying Narad Muni. This in this beautiful Lord Krishna's daily activities. Lord Krishna is to get up early in the morning and take a bath, and the wives used to get disturbed. Uh, so, because the early morning they knew, and they used to curse the roosters, and they will miss the embrace of Lord Krishna. So they curse uh, the roosters. The wives of the Madhava used to curse the roosters like that. They would disturb. And the birds, bees were attracted by the they were making buzzing sound from the fragrance of the parijat flower. They were attracted to the beautiful flowers. And the bees, because of that humming sound, the birds used to get up from their sleep, and they used to sing just like the poets, glorifying the king like that. So similarly, when the birds were singing loudly, the Lord Krishna used to get up at this hour of Brahma Muhurat, uh, and the wife would be get disturbed at this auspicious because they would lose Krishna's company. So beautiful this culture of Krishna is showing this how one should practice in our day-to-day life on a regular basis. So this hearing about Bhagavatam, reading about Bhagavatam, chanting Hare Krishna, getting up in the early Brahma Muhurat. Krishna is not to perform. Krishna is above all this. But as a king, he's showing the general duty of human beings, like how they can elevate, how they can have real peace in this human form of life. It's beautiful. This pastimes gives us a lot of interesting this. Lord Madhava, in the beginning, he used to touch water. So water is considered pure like that. Water is very purifying. That's the external cleanliness, cleaning all the nine gates, purifying is the lotus feet of Lord Say Krishna is also purifying. The symbols of Krishna's lotus feet, especially the elephant goat, is one it frees us from sinful life. Lotus. So this is the different signs, symbols on lotus feet of Krishna, umbrellas like that. Beautiful. Krishna is all auspicious. So the Kuns were very disturbed because they would lose. And Lord Krishna would get up in the morning and touch water with his and his clear mind. He would meditate on himself. So Krishna is the source of everything auspicious, illuminous. He is the source of creation, maintenance, annihilation. He's he's full in himself. He's self-luminous. But here he's meditating upon himself. Because Krishna, he drives away all contaminations. And name Krishna is all purifying. But through his personal magic, he causes the creation and destruction of the universe. And the saintly person, so Krishna is considered to the most saintly person. Like generally, we go to bath, people go to bath to the river Ganges and they pollute the rivers with their sinful reaction. But the saintly person take path over there. So one should go to holy places to hear from the saintly persons. Uh, Lord Krishna used to dress very nicely and then he used to sit for Gayatri Mantra. So, this Lord Krishna's daily activities, how the bees, the birds used to make nice sound, and Lord Krishna used to get up, and how the wives used to get disturbed by this because they would lose this embrace. And Lord Krishna, in this auspicious morning hours, used to touch very nice sanctified things, and then he used to meditate on himself, and he used to worship the demigods, sons, and the elderly personalities. He used to perform all these wonderful activities, brahmanas, and then he used to give charity to the brahmanas, were qualified brahmanas. All these cows very well decorated, very nice. Then Lord Krishna would offer obeisances to the demigods, sages, and the elder personalities, spiritual masters, though they are all expansions of Supreme Personality Godhead. Krishna used to do this, and they are all expansion, but still Krishna is a king as he was performing a human being activities. And then he would touch auspicious things, like he would decorate himself with nice ornaments, nice flowers, sandalwood paste, and then Krishna used to see the ghee in the mirror, like that. Cows, bulls, brahmanas, and demigods, they are all good signs like that. And they were all satisfied with different kinds of gifts. So, this giving of gifts, accepting of gifts, this is also one of the nectar of instruction is given, that exchanging between devotees. Devotees should have a good, loving interaction. That makes the temple gives more life like that actually. It's not just philosophy is high, very pure like that. When there is this good relationship among devotees, then the temple becomes more life like that. Then people like it. Everybody likes because they see. Then they also become attracted. If they don't have good relation, people see that, oh, they don't have themselves a good relation. What to speak about God consciousness? So high stage it is like that. So Krishna is showing this all, how to give respects and how to offer gifts, and what particular dresses like he used to wear, jewelry, divine flower, garlands and ointments, and then he used to distribute this among the other classes of people like that, the brahmanas, and then first he used, then he used to finally take it. Then the chariot driver used to come, Daruka. Then Lord Krishna used to come, touch chariot driver, and this the his body also, like sannyas body is spiritual like that, because he's engaged in always in spiritual activities. So It becomes very pure by engaging in transcendental activities. So devotee's life is only Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. His life is all Krishna from morning to night. It's Krishna. He has no other activities. Activities performing for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. So one should develop love for Krishna. One should develop love for Krishna. One should develop love for his devotees. One when develops love for Krishna, premanjana chatvidata bhakti vilochinena santa sadaiva hidayeshu. The saintly person always sees Krishna because they see Krishna within and outside and within everyone. We have this nice picture. The Brahmana, he sees a cow, his elephant on an equal vision. That's a very high stage. Actually, we should. It's according to Vedic culture. One should give respect even to an ant like that. So high stage, so pure stage. It is like that because all living entities are spirit souls. Uh, So thereafter, when Krishna used to leave the palace, all the ladies used to come and see, glance on Krishna, and with Lord Krishna, with great difficulty, he used to get out of this, and then he used to have a smile, glance, and they all of them they were captivated by their minds were captivated by his smiling face, Krishna's smiling face. Like that. We have nice deities all over the world. You can see this beautiful pic. Uh, Taking shelter of lotus feet. It frees us from all material contamination. Hare Krishna. So, yeah, Krishna, chanting Hare Krishna is in the liberated stage actually. Uh, it's real test of the mind. Our senses are always directed to some sense objects. We are always in anxiety like that. You have to overcome these things that what's the teaching, chanting of Hare Krishna is totally suppressing the sense, mind, and intelligence like that. People get very easily disturbed, and we are always disturbed because we are in a situation which we don't belong to. This is not the original place. We belong to the spiritual world like that. We are spirit souls like that. So you get free from only difficulty, then a set of smiling face captivating the mind. The Lord attended by all the Vrishnis would enter the Sudharma hall, which protects those who enter it from six waves. The six waves are hunger, thirst, old age, disease, and death, like that. Fear, that's the fear of material life. Six angels. As that, and Lord Krishna would sit in the assembly hall, and you used to look very beautiful, very effulgent. The whole, because of his this, everything used to become effulgent. Uh, and Krishna used to look lion among men. He was just like a full moon, illuminating all this. And there were jesters, they were entertained with this moods, expert female dancers who dance energetically. Yes, previous there were brahmachari and brahmacharinis. They were also dancing very nice energetically. The brahmachari also used to dance, the brahmacharini also used to dance. Nice. So like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that these beautiful girls can attract people to Krishna consciousness like that. Hare Krishna. That's Krishna is arranging for that. So female dancer would dance energetically, and they all everything for the pleasure of Krishna. When a person is working, then he has to give the results to Krishna. In that way, he becomes free from karmic reactions like that. All work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu as they perform. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. This is the teaching of Bhagavad Gita. Yat karoshi yat joshi dadasi kurusho madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, or whatever activities you do a per action for the pleasure of Krishna. So see, we can see all this. The mridangas, they perform dance, sing, mridangas, veenas, flutes, cymbals, conch shells. Yeah, playing mridanga, it's a heavy instrument in the morning. Nice sound. Vaishnav Sevanand, who is very enthusiastic. Hare Krishna. Yeah, practicing, getting up early morning, playing Mirdang in front of the Lord is all beneficial. Glorifying Krishna. We can learn all these teachings are repeatedly saying of this. Some Brahmanas would fluently chant Vedic mantras. They fluently chant these mantras and other stories of kings. Pious. So this beautiful Lord Krishna's daily activities, how he used to perform, how he used to offer respects, how very beautiful. Then thereafter a messenger came like that. Actually, it's external energy and internal energy. This internal energy, external energy is based on the bodily conception of life. Internal energy is one has is pleasing the Lord like that. External energy become bewildered. Internal potency is that how you please the Lord. Internal potency, this vibration of chanting Hare Krishna. Prabhupada says it's on the transcendental platform. Um, so they never seen this messenger. So this messenger comes and he bows down to Krishna, and with joint palms, uh, he's telling the how the kings were suffering. 20,000 kings and who had refused to submit to Jasanda during the world conquest, and they have been imprisoned. So this first thing is, first of all, in this verse, the kings are relating to the messenger, to Krishna, that they are surrendering, and after the three other verses, the fear of material existence is given. How this material world is full of fear like that. So this the king's message is very powerful for everyone in our day-to-day life. Is very says first is they are glorifying Krishna. Oh immeasurable soul, we have a super soul. It's like a thumb size, like this finger, about tip of a super soul, and the soul is 10,000 tip of a hair. Hare Krishna. And the super soul is within everyone's heart. You see, as similar, the king says, the immeasurable soul. Like the example is given, one bird is eating the fruits, that's conditioned souls. We are enjoying and suffering the results of acts. Another one is watching, the super soul is. So we are enjoying and suffering the results of our acts, our pious or impious acts. But somehow other we turn to Krishna, we come free from this sinful reaction. Similarly, this messenger is saying, "Oh immeasurable soul, destroyer of fear, for those surrendered to you." So, Sarva Dharman Parityagya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Unless one doesn't comes to the point of surrender, he cannot become happy like that. He cannot become free from sinful life. This is very nice. This first they are saying that, oh immense despair, we have surrendered to you. Because of our separate, we have come to your shelter. First, they are coming to the shelter because fear of material existence. If you want to become free from fear of material existence, one has to surrender. Very nice, deep thoughts. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That means we have to chant the holy name with very determination always. Cry for Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So these instructions are very nice. O Krishna, O immeasurable soul, destroyer of fear, for those surrendered to you, those surrendered to you. See, those surrendered to you. Despite of our separatist attitude, we have come to you for shelter out of fear of material existence, because they had king, they had all position, everything, but they are understanding this is actually not give happiness. They are surrendering to Krishna, and now they are coming fear of material existence. Material existence, very fearful it is like that actually. Uh, but it's very fearful, like us repeatedly going through the cycle of birth, old age, disease. Repeatedly we are going. We've seen our ancestors, our grandparents, they also were suffering. We remember that they were saying, oh, I cannot eat, or I cannot walk properly, my legs are giving trouble like that. Many repeatedly cycle of birth, old age. We have come to you for shelter out of fear of material existence. This is very deep teachings like that. O destroyer of fear for the soul, surrender to you. Despite our separatity, we have come to you for shelter out of fear of material existence. There's no other way, there is no other way except the shelter of Lord's pure representative and Lord's lotus feet. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You want to become fear of material existence? That's okay. This is the only way. This is only surrendering to Krishna, surrendering Krishna. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Namhi Kevalam Kalonas Devanas Devagati Ranyata. People in this world are always engaged in sinful activities. Hare Krishna. Because there's karma, there's akarma and vikarma. Karma means I want to enjoy the fruits of activities. Akarma means inaction, means activities done for the pleasure of Krishna. Any activities done for Krishna, that's real. As Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. You offer this with love and devotion, accept it. Uh, he just accepts our love and devotion. That's uh, bottom line. Krishna accepts our love. Anyone can perform devotional service. So he says, people in this world are always engaged in sinful activities and thus bewildered about the real duty, which is to worship you according to your commandments. Every step we commit sins. While walking, we commit sins. While cooking, there's fire. There's we commit sins. Because this body is a proof on that's of because of sinful life. We are going birth, old age, disease repeatedly. So anybody who's come to this material world is sinful, more or less, different degrees of sin. But by surrendering to Krishna and his pure representative, one can become free from sinful reaction. So let us offer our obeisances as time suddenly contains one stubborn hope for a long life in this world. So much nice punches are there by these kings. They are relating to the messengers. Is obeisance to the all powerful Lord who appears as time and suddenly contains one stubborn hope for a long life in this world. We always, everyone in this material world wants to live a long life. But it says time comes and cut down such stubborn hope for a long life in this world. Because as the body grows, as time goes, it becomes life becomes more harder and harder. It becomes very harder and harder. Says like it said like this nice King Kulakshetra says, now I am quite young, now I can remember Krishna. So because at the time of death, my voice will choke up, means I cannot, on the throat will be, and that I cannot remember Krishna. I cannot. So this youth is very good time to practice Krishna consciousness. So we begin from then we can remember at the time of death also. Antakale cha mam eva smaran muktva kalevaram. We practice this holy name, then we can remember. You are the predominant Lord of the, because whatever we do, it will there will be a test at the time of death, like that. What we remember, what we are attached to. So yes. People in this world are always engaged in sinful activities. Hare Krishna. And bewildered about the real duty, which is to worship you according to your commandments. So the commandments are there in the Bhagavad Gita. Um, Yajna, Dana, Tapasya. One should perform Yajna. One should perform Dana, charity, because charity purifies one's wealth. Dana, Tapasya. One has to perform austerity. One should not give up these three things. In this Kali Yuga, especially, the name of the Lord is the recommended process. Chant the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna. This Maha Mantra. People in this world are always engaged in sinful activities and thus bewildered about the real duty, which is to worship you according to your commandments. This activity would truly bring them good fortune. Let us offer our obeisances to all powerful Lord, who appears as time and suddenly cut down one stubborn hope for a long life in this world. Very nice. So much points are there here in these few three verses. It says here. first they are fearful of material existence and their separate attitude. Uh, and people are engaged in sinful activities and they are forgetting their real duty, which is to worship your God. You are the predominant Lord of the universe, have descended into this world with your personal power to protect and suppress the wicked. We cannot understand, O Lord, how anyone can transgress your law and still continue to enjoy the fruits of this work. So Krishna comes to these earthly planets. Krishna's Janma, Karma, cha me divyam. All his activities, they are all transcendental activities. Krishna's pastimes are all active. One should glorify Krishna all the time. All remember Krishna. It says, Bhajo re man Sri Nanda Nandana Bhaya Charanarvinda. Bhajo, O mind, chant the name of Lord. Bhajo re man Savai Mana Krishna. Maharaj Ambrish also he engaged all his senses in the service of Krishna. The eyes seeing the beautiful form of the Lord, ears hearing about the Lord, because and legs walking to the temple of the Lord, hands touching the Lord's devotees, cleaning the temples, a tongue in glorifying Krishna, eating the remnants of Krishna, nose in smelling the leaf of tulsi offered to Krishna, or the fragrant flowers offered to Krishna, or the incense. So this all senses can be engaged in service of Krishna. Krishna is the master of the senses. He says, "Here, O Lord, you are the primal of the descendant world with your personal power to protect the saintly and suppress the wicked. We cannot understand how anyone can transgress your law and still continue to enjoy the fruits of his work." So it seems like Jarsanda, he's he's trying to arrest all these kings and they are suffering now here. So they are praying to the Lord. Oh Lord, with this corpse like body, always full of fear, we bear the burden of relative happiness of kings just like a dream. Thus we have rejected real happiness of the soul, which comes by rendering selfless service to you. So this is what selfless service to you. That's the real, we have to strive for this. Here it says. Being so wretched, we simply suffer in this life under the spell of illusory energy. This is very nice. This body is like a corpse. It's always fear. We bear the burden of relative happiness king, which is just like a dream. Thus, we have rejected the real happiness of the soul. They were kings, so they had naturally everything, all the opulent, and they had the property, they had everything like that. Friends, relatives, everybody used to glorify a king, but they are identifying this body is like just like a waste. We have come to you, Hare Krishna. Because we have those who surrender. Please release the prisoners from the shackles of karma. Wielding alone the proud strength, he has locked up in his house as a lion. O wielder of disc, your strength is unlimited, and the 70 times you crushed just in the battle. So this form of Krishna holding the conch, disc, lotus, these are for the ones for the devotees and one is for the demons. The conch and lotus for devotees. This is very auspicious signs. It's beautiful. Even on the feet of the Lord, these signs are there. Hare Krishna. Yes, said they are glorifying you, O wielder. Your strength is unlimited. 70 times you crushed Jason in the battlefield. So Krishna is performing as just like an ordinary man. He could have killed Jarsanda, but he in the 17th time he shows that he is defeated. So now Jarsanda is pride that he dares to torment us. Then the messenger continued. They have surrendered to you. Please bestow good fortune on these poor souls. When the king's message thus spoken, the sage of demigods Narada appeared. He was looking very effulgent, his golden mat hair, like the brilliant sun. Lord Krishna is the worshipful master of even planet like Brahma and Shiva. He stood up with his ministers to receive the great sage. So Krishna is offering respects to Narad Muni, a great sage. Narad accepted the sage, spoke the following pleasing verse. It is certain that today the three worlds have attained freedom from all fear. For that such a great person as you have traveled all over throughout the worlds. So this is very important in Krishna consciousness. In order to progress in Krishna consciousness, we have to associate with advanced devotees. We have to hear from them like that. So here, similarly, Krishna is glorifying Narad Muni. It is certainly that today the three worlds have attained freedom from all fear, for that is the influence of such a great personality. As you travel at all throughout all the worlds, it is certain that today the three worlds have attained freedom from fear, all fear, for that is the influence of such a great personality. Uh, so, seeing a pure representative of Lord, yeah, it comes purified like that. Yeah, after bathing in Ganges many years, one become purified, but coming in contact in a pure representative of Lord. So one has to associate with advanced devotee of Lord. In other words, to preach this message. There is nothing unknown you have God's creation. Therefore, please tell us intent what the Pandavas want to do. So this is now Uddhava, Narad Muni is telling what I have seen many times in power of your Maya, even the creator of the universe, all does not you discuss yourself by your own energies while moving among the created beings as a fire covers its own light with smoke. So this very, 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 very nice the teachings of the kings to the messenger relating to Krishna. There and then now Narad Muni's instruction like that. Oh yeah, he's seeing the power. This internet going here. Yes. So yes, Maya is the insurmountable Maya. Maya is very strong. We are not in a safe zone actually. I mean, one who is not surrendered to Krishna is not in a safe zone. I'm just using the words we always learning. Hare Krishna. The ancient Maya is very strong. It's very strong. Like that's why chanting of Hare Krishna is on the transcendental platform. It's not on the mechanical chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. But one has to practice this constant chanting of Krishna, remembering of Krishna always. Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's glorifying of Krishna, hearing from a advanced devotee of Lord, uh, a pure representative of Krishna. So more one hears, more one becomes purified, and then application of that teachings in life. In the Bhagavad, the Lord said that one should surrender to whom give all other remains. Then he will protect surrendered souls from all reactions of sinful life. Uh, yes, yes, relief from it. There are two kinds of pious activities and impious. We are understood by performing impious activities we suffer, and by performing pious activities we enjoy. Hare Krishna. Generally, when the senses are strong, they naturally engage in impious activities. You say, yeah, and by performing impact activities we suffer, and by performing pious activities we enjoy. But actually, in this material world, there is no enjoyment. So there's good result and bad result. Actually, there is no enjoyment in this world. Hare Krishna. So what's the enjoyment in this world actually? Krishna explained that Dvaitve Bhadro Sakale. In the material world, the world of duality. Either we think this is pious or either we think this is impious. They are practically on the same platform. We take it as pleasure. People in this world, they are working very hard all day and night. And when they gain some material profit after working so hard, they think this is profit, this is happiness. Actually, where is the happiness? If one is working very hard, where is the happiness? He's just working hard whole day. What's the happiness, right? So this is illusion. So Prabhupada says that actually there is the results of good is that good and bad is bad, but actually there is no happiness in this world. People are working hard in the whole day, and then they will think there's some happiness, but there's no. So so this is in Rajaguna. They take it like if some saintly person some do not work, is engaged in devotional meditation or chanting. Sometimes it is misunderstood. These people are escaping. because they take it very nice to work very hard. Unless you work very hard, they take it as a process of escaping. They are escaping the social obligation by taking to medicate life and living at the cost of others. So many things. So they like it to work very hard. But our Krishna conscious movement is transferring that hard working to the business of Krishna. So one has to work hard for Krishna. Means our whole day like is a sandwich like program. Morning we attend the program, and in the day we engage in activities of devotional service, like we distribute this knowledge to others. uh, Srila Prabhupada says this temple is not a place for eating, sleeping. He says Prabhupada here also says our Krishna conscious movement is transferring that hard working to the business of Krishna. That tendency for hard working may be utilized. They are spending life living at the cost of others. So many things they like it to work very hard. But our Krishna conscious movement is transferring that hard working to the business of Krishna. That tendency of hard working may be utilized like Mayavadi philosopher. They think that lust and anger, these are our enemies. Now, the calm also can be utilized for Krishna service. If one is very much attached to work for Krishna, that tendency for karmis to work very hard for sanctification, it can utilize Krishna. And anger can also be used, lust can be used, lies in service. Like Ramchandra, Hanuman set fire. He angered used in service of Krishna. So everything can be doubted in the service of Krishna. Such process. So uh, this karma, this Prabhupada says on karma. Who can save you from karma? The Guru can save you from karma. You know, means following the instruction of Guru and the scriptures. Then you can become free from this karma bandhana. So there are different duties of different ashramas. All activities should be performed for pleasure of Krishna. That's bhakti. Any comments? Any question? So any activities other than Krishna says will become karma. Like if you want to go see cinemas, that is also karma. He says, I shall go to cinema, then you go to karma. Very nice. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu, Dhanyavad. Jai Ho,
Thank you for the
Dhanyavad.
class. What do you? Okay, we have the anarthas, right? The demoniac entities represented by the anarthas. So Jarasandha is the demon, right?
Correct.
Is there any of the anarthas that he's supposed to represent or close to, or what are we to learn specifically from his activity?
Jasanda's activities. Hare Krishna. Yes, these teachings, how the kings are relating this message to Krishna through the messenger. They are giving many examples like that. How this body is like us, but still he is giving us trouble in many ways. How we understand this? Can Krishna? So it's just by surrendering to Krishna we can become free from. Yeah, Jasanda is like Krishna performs pastimes. So who can fight? Who will be the proper competent? So the Lord's devotee comes to perform these pastimes with Krishna. Krishna is performing these pastimes to kill Jasanda here. Through the he is making Bhima an instrument like that. Krishna could kill this, but he's glorifying Bhima here. He is using instrument Bhima to kill Jasanda. And Jasanda was born in two parts. He could not be killed by anyone. and he was very strong. He had the 10,000 elephants, and Lord Krishna knew that he can be. He's indicating Bhima to kill by these two parts like that. So this is a very nice question about. So in front of Krishna, however strong one may be, uh, means if one follows the path of irreligious, he will be destroyed in a matter of time. One should follow the path of religious like that. Dharmam tu shakshat bhagavat pranitam. Uh, so that's the teaching like that, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanit bhavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya. To protect the devotees and to kill the miscreants, Lord comes to perform these pastimes for the pleasure of devotees, to protect his devotees. Hare Krishna.
The particular point that you raised of, being freed from sinful reactions through surrender to Krishna. I mean, you like that point, I gathered. And it just brought to mind the fact that, I mean, in some sense, there's still reaction that one has to go through. And these kings that were imprisoned by Jarasandha, they were experiencing some reaction because they were imprisoned. But I suppose where the freedom comes in is that there's transcendental knowledge that is acquired through the reaction, because they got insight into the fact that their kingdom and their rule and the freedom that comes from being in that position was in actual fact a temporary thing. So I'm just raising that point that the reaction may still be there, but through the surrender, there's the greater realization of Krishna's mercy upon one to understand the nature of the world and the nature of one's position.
Nice, well said. Hare Krishna. Yes, they were kings, they were very high positions, but the nature of the material world, they were going to some of, they are glorifying. They are finally, they are afraid of fear of the material existence, and they are surrendering to Krishna, because nothing can save them. Only the shelter of Lord Krishna, his pure representative. So very nice teachings of this. Good lot of instructions we get from this. Very nicely said. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Puran ki jai. Govinda.